welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have Susie here today.
Hello, everybody.
We are both former Miss USAs and we both placed at Miss Universe. So today we're doing a Miss Universe prediction video, pre-arrivals. No one has showed up yet. We haven't seen them in media. We've only seen their headshots and maybe a little bit of online social media. Besides that, we're just going off the basics.
Yes.
We don't know a lot of details yet. And then they're arriving soon, right?
The 28th.
Okay. We both categorized it by like the Americas and Europe and
Africa, Asia.
And
I have a wild card.
Yay! I have a top 15, like another 15 of mentionables, like people that are also on my radar because there's some people that didn't make my top 15 list that are very much well placed in contenders. Shall we get into it? Where does your list start?
Let's get into it. We're Miss USAs. We're in America, so I will begin with the Americas.
Yay.
That's where I started. My top 5 for the Americas, which was so hard. I was mentioning to Mia, I don't even know. I mean, from all of the Americas and the Caribbean, Central America, it's just too many strong girls.
Strong girls, yes.
Here's my top 5. USA, of course, our girl Chesley. Chile, Geraldine. Miss Haiti is adorable. She's cute afro. Her name's Gabriela.
Okay.
Loved Haiti, Panama, and Brazil.
All right.
Yes.
Any like things that stand out for you about any of those girls?
With Chesley, obviously, I'm a little biased, right? I've known Chesley for years now. She's so smart. I don't know much about the other girls, but one of the things that I always look for in a girl is beyond their appearance, because all of these girls are beautiful.
Exactly.
What do they have going for them? I don't know anything about the other girls other than Chesley. Like, she's a lawyer. She's a badass. We love her.
She also was like a host for Entertainment Tonight, right?
Extra.
Yeah.
She just signed with Extra. So girls got beauty, brains. She's got it all. Amazing personality. So many for the Americas that I couldn't just choose 5. Like the ones I gave you were my top 5.
Okay. Well, my top for the Americas, and I like that we're doing it in this order because then you guys won't be like, oh, she said her name first, so that means she likes her more. Like, nope, we're going in order of the region. So I have Chesley, Miss USA, as not even my number 1. I just like went through and wrote everybody down. I have Mexico, Sophia. She gives me Jimena vibe. Like every time I look at her face, I'm like, ooh, Jimena. Like I just see her all over social media. So her. Chile, Geraldine, I have her. I have the DR. So something I did with my list, I went through, I looked at everybody. I tried to look at social media as much as I could as well. And I intentionally pulled some girls into my list that are not necessarily continually like high placing countries, but I think have like a little extra it factor. So I added in US Virgin Islands. She's so beautiful.
She was beautiful.
It just sucks because some countries aren't as well known, so maybe they don't get as much hype in advance. I think she's beautiful. I don't know a lot about her.
But I also think, do you think that the way that MUO has been choosing their judges, how they've been mostly formers for the most part, I feel like the formers don't care. Like, I don't care. If I was going to go be a judge at Miss Universe, everybody would be, I mean, Miss Venezuela, Puerto Rico, USA would be in the same boat with like Aruba or any of the other smaller Czech Republic.
Right,
like,
exactly. Agreed.
Namibia.
I had a 6th slide in there and I had Panama as well. I know you had
did.
Panama. And then I'll go at the end and I'll mention my extra girls because like, for example,
we name the extras at the end?
Yeah, but like for example, Venezuela's not on either of our lists, which blows my mind. And she is beautiful. She's really beautiful. I went and looked at her social media and actually, so Gabriela, my Miss Universe, she I think is like one of the 3 directors for Venezuela.
Oh, okay.
I believe so. And something she told me when I was trying to like get really in shape for Miss Universe, she was like, don't get too skinny. They want you to be like toned but womanly. I don't know.
I know. I was kind of shocked when I looked at my list. I was like, oh, I don't have Venezuela on here. And then I went back and I looked at her photo and I was like, okay. I'm like, I mean, she's great, like so many of the other girls, but she wasn't in my top 5 for the Americas.
Right, exactly.
If we were doing a top 15 with, and it didn't matter, like no categories, like geographical categories.
I feel like it'd be at least 10 from the Americas.
Yeah.
Or like close to it.
I know.
Okay, Europe. Go for it.
Europe. Okay, I'll start with Albania.
Yeah, you're working with her, right?
I am. Yay. Cindy's a really sweet girl, also very smart, just like Chesley. I really love Iceland. I think she has such a great look. Berta. Great Britain, Emma. Gorgeous. I really loved Ukraine, Anastasia. And then for my 5th spot, I put France in there. I just thought France looked so regal in her photo. She really stood out to me.
The red hair, the short red hair, it's so different.
Yeah, and she had this beautiful, the gown that she was was wearing her. I just loved it all. I loved her style.
Yeah. So my
fresh.
Europe is very different than yours. Very different. I have two of the same.
Okay.
So I have France, and I actually, like, as I was writing my list out again, I was like, I'm just going to move her to the top of my Europe list because I think she's a really, really strong contender.
Strong, yeah.
I don't know how she walks. I don't know how she talks, but the way she carries herself, and I looked at her social media, seems very confident. I actually put Germany, and this is one of the girls I'm like, you know what? She is gorgeous. She's well-spoken. Maybe Germany's not always on someone's radar, but I pulled her in there.
Cool.
Spain, Great Britain, Emma, and Croatia. You had Croatia, right? Or
no, I don't have
you didn't.
Croatia, but I did give Spain. I was like, oh my god, I really wanted to write her down.
Right.
Yeah,
And she was kind of like in and out of my list. And the thing is, with Berta, like, that's Iceland, right?
Yeah, Iceland.
Yeah, like, I don't know her. I haven't met her. I haven't seen a lot of her social media, but I'm sure she's amazing. She has an amazing director.
Yeah.
Jorge, who I know, like, preps his girls like crazy. So
I thought you judged in Iceland, or was that last year?
it was like 3-4 years ago.
Oh my
Time
god.
flies. And I coached Iceland last year, so I still have, like, stayed in contact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, now Asia, Africa. We're moving through this list quick. I feel very, like, proud of ourselves. We're
Yay!
doing
I know,
good.
we're doing good. Better than last year.
I know. It was like a 30-minute video. You can get a link here if you want to watch it from last year.
So Africa, Asia, I have India on my list, Vartika, the Philippines, Gazini, Bangladesh, Shireen,
Ooh.
Tanzania, a country that, one of those like smaller countries, right? That we don't ever see on the Miss Universe stage really.
Never.
But
Not never, but, you know.
Shubila is her name. My last one is Indonesia, Frederica.
This girl is stunning.
Tanzania.
Okay, I'm so proud of you for being good at these names.
I'm trying. I try. Yeah. One of the things that I really tried to do a lot when I was when I competed in pageants is not call everybody by their states or by their countries. You know? It just I don't know. It kind of I know it can be hard, especially at Miss Universe, because people have such weird names. But I'm like, you know what? We got to make an effort.
Gotta try.
These girls are more.
Short story. Now with my Miss Universe girlfriends, we do a trip every year. I'm forgetting what countries they represented because now I just know their names in some other countries. I'm like, oh shoot, where are you from again? Like, I know you're a Latina, but like, I know you as X or Y, like whatever your name is. Yeah. So
you'll have to categorize them by region, like they do at Miss Universe.
You're from that area. Yeah. Okay.
I have to say, the girls from Asia are out of this world beautiful. I'm glad
you said
I
that.
can't even.
So I was gonna say.
And by the way, and I was really torn because I really love Singapore. I really love Vietnam as well. Like, I just think whatever the ladies in Asia are eating and drinking.
What are you drinking, ladies?
Please send some of that over to us because I want to partake. I mean, they're stunning. They're beautiful.
They're amazing.
Oh my gosh, so regal.
Okay, so my Asia Africa list. Let's see. I did 6, like a top 17 or 18.
Yeah.
I had India. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. She's really
gorgeous.
striking. I had India on my list last year and she didn't make it. So I hope this India makes it because she's so striking. South Africa. How do you say her name?
I don't know. I didn't have South Africa down. No. But
Zozibini.
Oh boy. Oh, okay.
I have no idea. I probably totally butchered it. I made a note to like listen to like go find someone that said her name so I don't mess it up, and I didn't do that. So
A for effort.
How about Philippines? How do you say her name?
Gazini.
Okay, so I have India, South Africa, Philippines, Indonesia, Myanmar. She's actually really beautiful.
Okay.
And Kenya as well.
Okay.
I pulled her on in there because wow, that girl is beautiful. Her smile is so radiant.
Did you not have
She's
Bangladesh?
striking.
Did you not say Bangladesh?
Bangladesh is on my mentions list. Are there anybody else that like you're like, oh, I have to say this about this girl?
I will say though that Dominican Republic, Mexico, Canada, Barbados, and Belize. I mean, so many.
Did you do that off the top of your head right now?
No,
Oh, okay.
those are my extras.
Indonesia is stunning. Philippines is Philippines. She gonna do well. She's drop dead gorgeous. South Africa, I feel like has been doing really strong the last handful of years. Like they prep their girls well.
Okay, my wild card. Puerto Rico.
Woo! She's on mine too.
Yeah, she's my wild card. I mean, I could have put her in my list as well. I think it was just the way that the photos came up for me randomly. I didn't see Puerto Rico to the very end.
Her national costume.
Puerto Rico's?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Pause.
What's it look like?
Oh my gosh. Okay, coming back. We had to take a minute to look at Puerto Rico's national costume.
Bravo!
Yay! We love it.
We haven't seen the rest of them, but we're like,
That's the one. That's the winner.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh, also, before we get into our mentions, which we'll do super quick, but Thailand, what? Is there no Thailand competing? Because she's not on the Miss Universe website.
No, she's not. That's a shocker. Thailand's always gone to.
Okay, give me your wild card.
Well, I gave you Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's my wild card.
Yes.
I just have one. That's
Okay.
my only one. And then I had my alternates for each.
Who's your alternates?
Okay, so my alternates for the Americas, I mentioned Claude, DR, Dominican Republic, Mexico, which is Sophia, Alyssa Boston from Canada. I also loved Barbados, and I also loved Belize. And then for Africa and Asia, I had Singapore and Vietnam alternates. And then in Europe, Sweden, Kosovo, and Czech Republic. Australia.
You just looked at her picture. You just looked at her picture. That's fine.
No, but where do they put Australia?
With the Asias, I think.
Asia-Africa group? I didn't know where the heck to put her, but I like Australia too.
Let me do my mentions real quick, and then you'll go to your top 5. Okay, so my honorable mentions, I have my like top 3 where I'm like, whoa, how did they not make it into my top 15? And they easily could be switched out. So Australia, I love Australia. She's in my top 3 of like my honorable mentions, Venezuela and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico could easily be in and out, and I just felt weird not having Venezuela on my list. And then I looked and I was like, oh, she is beautiful. And she's got to have great directors and great preparations. I'm sure she'll do well, but she didn't make my list. And then my other ones, I'll go through quick. Costa Rica, I feel like always comes strong, but doesn't always place well, so who knows. Canada, Slovak Republic, Albania, Iceland, Mongolia, Vietnam, Tanzania. China, Bangladesh, and Nigeria. Nigeria is gorgeous. Her facial features are so striking. Yeah. So those are my extras. All right, you have a top 5?
I do have a top 5.
Okay, give me your top 5.
So I got Miss USA in there. I have Philippines. I have Bangladesh. I have Iceland.
In your top 5?
Yep. I have Puerto Rico. Even though she's my wild card.
Okay.
Upon further inspection, I think she's going to be in the top 5.
Wow.
And then I'm going to go ahead and say, just based on the photos on MissUniverse.com.
Right. Like, Susie hasn't spent time on all their social medias.
Nope. Not even a little bit.
I did.
The only girls I know are USA and Albania. But my winner...
Oh, you have a winner.
I have a winner.
Oh my gosh. Who's your winner? Tell.
I guess this is like a photogenic winner.
Right? Exactly.
I'm going by photos.
We don't know like what they're talking about, their platform, their whatever. We don't know any of that.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Bangladesh. Bangladesh.
Oh, that would actually be so cool to have such like an out-of-the-box winner.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I did have a note that she was so stunning.
She's gorgeous.
So beautiful.
Stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, regal.
Okay, I didn't write down a top 5, so I'm gonna make it up on the spot as we're here. Okay, USA is for sure. USA is in my top 5. I feel like my top 5 is gonna be so boring because it's gonna be very similar to former winners in the last like 10 years. Like, but these countries come strong.
It is. Listen, Philippines, I had to write her down because if the last like what 5 or so years, I feel like it's just been insane. The caliber of women that they've been sending.
You don't have Colombia. No, I don't have Colombia. They've always placed well. Interesting.
My Miss Colombia didn't place at all.
For the last 5 years, they've been in like top 5.
That's true. She almost won a couple years ago.
And she did win my year. Anywho.
Yeah.
Top 5 is going to be, and I'm just making it up right now, guys. I didn't like do research and write it down. India, USA.
I like it. I like it.
France, Indonesia, Philippines. Is that 5? India, USA, France, Indonesia, Philippines. Throw in Mexico as an option too.
Those are good. That's a good top 5. That's a very strong top 5.
But these are also countries that place all the time.
Yeah. But they're also really strong.
Yes, like these girls' faces. And from what I've seen, their personalities, one little itsy bitsy tip, if you're a competitor, when it comes to their social media, because I looked at a lot of the girls' social media, you need videos. Nowadays, people want to get to know you. They can't see you in person, so they want to get to know you. And I feel like there's so many girls that just had gorgeous photos, didn't see as many, like anything that's just like more casual. And I didn't really see any videos where we could get to know the girls. There was a few girls that had videos, like South Africa had some really great videos, and you could hear her voice and see her personality and all of that. And I think that can also help us like fall in love with girls more when we get to see their personality.
For sure. That's some good advice. Good advice from social media influencer Nia Sanchez.
Yay! And I actually have a social media online course coming out where I'm teaching girls how to slay their social media game. So, that's check out the details below. Once it's up in like 3 weeks. Any other thoughts? Final thoughts?
I actually really love Atlanta. Yeah. And I like the South. It's beautiful. I hope they take the girls like, I don't know, maybe to Charleston or something.
See, people were saying that, but if the city of Atlanta is paying to have Miss Universe, they ain't going anywhere else, because when Doral paid to have us at Miss Universe there, we were not allowed to go to Miami for any events, and I think we went to like the Miami Heat, maybe, but we were only allowed to tag Doral. We couldn't say like, hey guys, we're in Miami. It's like, oh no, you're in Doral. Doral paid to have you here.
Right. Regardless, Miss Universe is just, it's such a spectacle. It's gonna be so much fun for the girls.
Yeah. Here's our pre-arrival video. I hope you guys like it, and let us know what you think in the comments below. It would be really nice to everybody. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.